Hello, everybody. I'm Dan, and I am a Kin investor, and I just want to go over a few things or a few topics and give everybody uh, my input and opinion on a few things, okay? So I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about the exchange piece. A lot of people talking about getting on a good exchange. Uh, I want to talk about Kin's value, the market cap, and talk about 2018 with new investors coming into play. Let's go ahead and just hit on a few of these, and I'll try to make this video as quick as possible and try not to take up so much of your time. So I got into Kin maybe about a month ago or two. Excuse me. Um, and you know, let's just go over Kin a bit, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about new investors and Kin and how right now this is the best time to buy, okay? Why it is the best time to buy. 2018, you may have seen all over Reddit if you've been in this market already or if you've not been in this market. But if you've been in this market and you've gone float around the forums and Reddit and some of the social feeds for some coins, you've been seeing a lot of people talking about 2018. You're going to see a large number of people flooding into this market. You're going to see a lot of these numbers and coins significantly change within this new year because Bitcoin hit the media. It got the attention. So many people started flooding. People were taking out mortgages just so they can invest in Bitcoin. Okay, you got to think that happened all about the holiday time frame, and a lot of people don't like spending money around the holidays, and people don't want to rush right into it because a lot of people were very skeptical and thought, okay, it's bubble or whatever, it's gonna bottom out, it's gonna come back down. Bitcoin was what 17 mil or 17,000, getting in close to 20,000. It's showing its stability here. It gets down to 13,000 occasionally, and guess what? It goes right back to where it was. Same with Ethereum. Wow, actually Ethereum's at 1,000 now. Uh, Ethereum around the time Bitcoin got all over the media was around 700, 600, 700, and now it's at 1,000. So you're seeing that this market is now proving to people that it is legitimate and it's stable, and this is the modern day gold rush era. Okay, you need to get into this market sooner than later before it starts getting regulated like crazy. And you're already seeing some of that in 2018 with that new tax bill or something like that that President Trump signed or something like that. But back to what I was saying. So new investors, new market, 2018, holidays are over, money's back in the bank, got my paycheck, time to get in this market. Okay? There's so many people in the world right now that are doing that. So a few weeks ago, something huge happened, okay? Ken got in the top 100, okay? And I'm talking about on market cap and coin market cap. CoinMarketCap.com is basically everyone's first entry point into scouting other areas in the cryptocurrency markets and trying to find something different. And everybody, I'm sure, still uses it. I mean, this is like the primary scouting source. I mean, you can see every currency here. You can sort by price, and it's pretty much everyone's landing point at some point. And so let's go ahead and think about it. Okay, I'm a new investor. I want to find the cheapest way in, and I want to find the most promising looking product that looks like it has a good purpose, it has a good mindset behind it, it has a good company, a good team, and who hits all those right on the money? Kin. Kin got in the top 100 about a week ago or two. It was averaging about 150th place for a while, and it was actually way below that even more time ago, a little bit longer ago. But guess what? Now it's in the top 50, I think. Nope. Okay, 51. So like I said, people are looking for the cheapest way in, looking for the most promising thing. So what do? They come down here, go, go, go. Whoa, this is for a fraction of a cent, not even a tenth of a cent yet. And what are we going to do? We're going to look into Kin. We're going to look at the graph a little bit. You know what this said to me when I got into it? I saw so much negative feedback from people getting out of this product because it went lower than the ICO price. So a lot of people flocked away from it as they saw the market exploding in other areas, but they just weren't patient enough. I mean, it really is just patience. All this says to me, this just says that we're basically still developing and something's going to happen. I mean, it's not going to go any lower than 0.0000050. It's almost going to go up. So, what do? They research Kin. They go to the website. Okay, it's got a catchy name. It's got a catchy logo. Nice, clean website. They got the vision laid out for you. They got the CEO, video of the CEO and his vision right there for you. They got the timeline as soon as you scroll down. And as you see, this, we're in 2018 now, but it's only been a week. So we'll hear some feedback on this. I do know that it was announced that they only did the integration for about 10,000 users because they're kind of just in the, we'll call it a test phase. Um, and 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 that's where we're at right now. So, you know, they get to this, they see a clean website, and what do they see? Let's see here. Kin, let's see, go to the about, introducing Kin. Look at this. Kik. Kik will be the first digital service to join the Kin ecosystem. So this is, if you don't know what Kik is a social app, a social messaging app. You'll see it on your Play Store or Apple App Store. Go to the social category, and you'll see probably Kin within, or Kik, sorry. I think it's in the top 10. So it's got hundreds of millions of downloads. It's got millions of people using it every day. We're introducing a market to it in the form of cryptocurrency, in which many of these people that don't know anything about cryptocurrency need to understand. We need to introduce a product to them where they don't need to understand how much 0.0000060 US dollars is or whatever. They're just going to see, hey, I got 100 kin for doing a survey, or I got 500 kin for I think it's supposed to integrate like a marketplace for services and stuff like that. I heard something about being like the Airbnb of like market service or social services, like maybe offering graphics media, like maybe I'm putting an idea up there, like, hey, I'm gonna offer you graphics creation for your website or create a logo for you for a certain amount of kin. Okay, 1,000 kin to do that. Um, so keep in mind, you got millions of people using it. So you're not only thinking about the exchange market here with how many people are putting money into it. You got to keep in mind that once this coin is integrated into an app with millions of people on it, that number is going to multiply significantly. So if you take that in mind, so let's just say I get 100 kin for doing a survey, and we have 15 million people averaging. And this might not be accurate, but I know it's up there. It's at least 15. There's like 15 million people, let's say, average using kin or Kik on a daily basis. So say if we did 100 survey, or say we did, all those people did a survey and got 100 kin. Okay, 15 million people to do a survey, and they got 100 kin. And this is like I said, keep in mind this is one day over, the future of how long this project will go on and fully integrated and launched. That's 1.5 billion coins now out of circulation because of let's say 15 million people did one survey and got 100 kin for it. That's 1.5 billion coins out of circulation. So a lot of people were getting freaked out about this trillion circulating supply of kin and the total supply of kin, but there was only like 1 trillion in supply, and the rest I forgot, they're used for the project and used for other things, and the reward system. But so let's go ahead and say, why also, so we know now that Kin is an excellent, they have an excellent face, they have an excellent market face, they have a great reputation, and the price is irresistible. But, uh, and we know that we can probably go up from this. And why? Because like I said, we're in a new year. The market, the app, it's not even integrated into the app yet. Um, and it's going to get there. So so let me go back to why will this be? Why is the exchange thing helping us right now? More than why do I think the exchange piece is helping us more than we know? Because think about it. We're on. You'll see Ken is on a couple exchanges here that some of you may have never heard about, or some of you don't like, and I honestly don't like a few of them. But why do I think this is helping us more than hurting us? Because it being on these, let's say Ken isn't so active right now on Mercatox at either Delta, Bancorp Network, and COS. Why do I think that? Because when you go to, let's say Binance, for example, go to Binance and hop into one of these auction rooms, pay attention to the numbers, go to Tron or something, and you'll see, just like everybody, you got to keep in mind, when your coin gets to you're going to buy this coin and you're going to set a goal. Okay, my sell goal is if we get to a cent or something like that, right? So here's the thing. Keep in mind, when you go into the auction room, you'll see that people might be selling once it gets to a certain cent or whatever. So what happens is when there's so many people selling because it got to their goal, there's probably going to be somebody ahead of you in the sell price. So we got, all of a sudden we get to 25 cents, right, on a particular coin as an example. 25 cents, okay, I have 500 million of that coin or 50 million or whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And all these littler guys I got in the game pretty late ain't going to be able to sell their coin. They're not going to be able to sell their coin because you got this guy ahead of me trying to fill his order for the market price. So how do you beat that? You beat that by beating his price. You say, all right, I need to sell 10,000 right now. I'll sell it for a penny or cent cheaper or digit cheaper in Ethereum than he's going for. And what does that do? That means that this product just went for cheaper than what it was averaging, and now it's going to tick down a little bit. And if that keeps happening, it's going to keep ticking and ticking and ticking, and the buyers are just going to, keep getting it for cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And that's where you see the bouncy ball effect where, we're up, drop the ball, and then the people that bought are not going to sell, and it goes back up. So let's look at Mercatox, right? Okay, see, this guy is already undercutting people, but I was in here a few minutes ago. So there's the reason why I think this is helping us more than hurting us, because there's no selling competition. Once in a while, you'll see Kin drop maybe about 100 or something like that. And that's only because, here and there you'll see somebody sell and they want to sell it fast. And the truth is there's more people getting impatient to buy and their order not getting filled. So they're just saying, okay, screw it. I'll go ahead and buy 80. I'll buy it for 83. I'll buy it for 86, whatever, because they're seeing this number going up and up and up and it's floating away and there's no sell competition. So they just buy it. They just say, all right, that's it. I'm buying. You got me. I can't sit here and wait another day or two and watch this number jump significantly when I could have made a couple $1,000s. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. What does that do? Well, it's the reverse effect. They buy it and they buy it for a higher price. Well, then the exchange and the market says, well, Kin is just constantly going up and up and up. We're at 92. It just sold for 95, and now it's averaging about 95 ETH. So keep that in mind. So once you get into some of those bigger exchanges like that, you got some of those guys that are, hardcore buy and sell day trading guys, and they sit there and look at that app or that market all day and sell by the hour. They buy it for when it hits low, and they sell it when it gets a little bit high, and they don't really care. They just want to sell it. They want to get it out of their hands and rinse and repeat. So that's how some people do this, and some people do this by holding for a long time. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's just go ahead and close this. I'll keep it open for a second, but so that's why I think the exchange piece is helping us more than you think. There's no competition to sell right now. We don't need to sell. That's why holding right now is so important. I just went over why I think Kin is about to launch. It is currently lifting off. Uh, Watch this market cap. Watch it. See it daily. You will see this thing go from 670 million to 500 million in a second, and then be at 750 million like the next minute. So just pay attention to that. And that's why I think, honestly, Kin will be in the top five and can possibly pass Bitcoin on, at least with the placement on the coin market cap when it comes to market cap. Because we are currently in 50 something place, I think, or 51st, right? Yeah, 51st. And believe me, it will get up here because that price is so low, and it is going to stay low. Well, it's going to keep rising as people buy it, but uh, it's, even if they keep buying it, it's still going to stay at a nice low range to where you see this coin all the way up here. It's so irresistible. We're at 500 billion right now. It's almost 600. Or wait, no, we're at 600. No, sorry, 670 million. I mean, and that's, I mean, you see if you see a item or a currency in the top five for, 100 billion, and it says going for 10 cents, okay, I'm getting on that, man. I'm totally dumping my money on that coin going for 10 cents in the top 4 or 5. And, of course, keep in mind, like I said, just take everything into account. It's got users that are going to be getting surveys and getting their Kin coin, their wallet, whatever. All of that is going to make this thing launch, and I honestly believe that it will pass Bitcoin in market cap. Give it time. This is not a coin where you buy and expect to sell tomorrow. This is a coin you get on, you pay your fee, get your coins, and sit and wait and just enjoy the ride. And there's three powerful words that I like to say when it comes to investing, and it's hold, it's buy low, and hold and believe. Okay, so trust me, it'll get there. Um, it's at a price so low. It's in the top 50. It's irresistible. We got millions of people getting to the market now. All of these coins you've seen these past few days have actually gone up huge. Tron was at 4 cents 3 days ago on the second, and that was my entry point. Um, yeah, 4 cents. And then as soon as the new year passes, within the first week, that sucker got up to 30 on Binance, 30 cents, and now it's back down to 21. But it's gonna get back there. It's gonna get back there. But yeah, I mean, just keep all those factors in mind, and don't freak out. Trust me, Kin will play with your emotions. It's going to drop probably 100 here and there. Whatever your entry point is, don't freak out and sell just because it dropped 100 or 200. Believe me, it's going to recover, and it's going to surpass what its last. It's going to pass. It's going to beat itself every time in price. I'm going to refresh it now. Okay, so 821, it went down a bit, but believe me, this thing's going to be at 900 at least by the end of the day. It'd probably be. I'm hoping that it gets into the tenth of a digit range, but I'm not. The thing is buy and hope and believe. Be positive and hold. You have to believe, hold, and and just be patient. Okay, Kin is going to get there, and just sit back and enjoy the ride. Now is the best time to get in this coin if you haven't already. Like, look at that. We were at 670 million, and now it's 620. 620. So, I mean, that's a huge amount of millions of dollars to flow right out of this thing, and that's probably because, you saw someone down-ticked it a bit there. But there's not that much sell competition. There's not much competition to sell. If you're going to sell and match the price of the other guy. Don't undercut it, because then you're just going to keep down ticking it. Your order will get filled because these guys are going to get impatient and see the number keep going up, and they say, screw it, I'm buying in. Look at that, 80, 81. They want to buy this, and they want to buy it now. And that's what I suggest we all, if you're getting into this market, and if you're already in this market, uh, you know, just if you're going to sell it, like I said, match or put it up one notch, put it up one digit. It's going to sell. If you're going to buy, hey, don't be ashamed to buy it at the listed price. It's so low that it's gonna go up. I know it is. I believe. Okay, and that's where I'm saying I believe. I'm holding and holding and believing. So, all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this gave you guys a little bit more reassurance into us being a team and holding. Okay, that's the number one thing, guys. Holding. If you're going to sell, hey, just match what it's going for. You don't need a down ticket. Just give it some time. It's gonna your sell order is gonna be it's gonna get sold. Believe me. There's no point in down ticking this. So. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck to everybody. Enjoy the ride, and best of luck to us all, and Ken, and everybody. Take care.